For the spreadsheet piece of work, what I want to have a look at is how to import data. So I'm going to go to the Data tab. I'm going to import from a text file. Find out where the file is, so you'd need to navigate to it. Last year's sales, click import, and it will then ask you, is it delimited, and by tab or by comma. Well, it's going to be tab separated. Click on next, and finally finish, and it imports all of the data into the cell. Click OK, and it'll import all the data. So I previously did that, so I just want to do a few changes to this data to tidy it up. One, I'm going to go to data, and I'm going to remove duplicates. So you'll need to show evidence of that. So if I highlight all of the data, and then we're going to remove the duplicates, and it'll tell me how many duplicates there are to remove in there, okay? That was an example of that. We've got shop, Bristol, Gloucester, Cardiff and Bath. So I want to get rid of the word shop, so I'm going to say equals mid, and let's go and choose from that, comma, and if you want to see the function up in display, it says A2, the start position. Well, shop is 4 characters, it's character number 6, and the number of characters, then the longest one is Cheltenham here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters. So I'll say 10 characters, and then it will just get all of those. And so if we put them, and it gets rid of the word shop. All right, and there we are. Now, so that will tidy that up a little bit. What we're going to need to do, we're going to use that in a moment, but let's go and have a look at a table now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to count how many shops I have in different places. Now, they may be the same just because of this piece of data that I've used here. Let's just delete that. So I'm just going to do a table here, shop, and so we're going to have Bristol. So I've now finished all of the shops entered, so I'm now just going to do a count of this, and then we're going to do a graph. So I'm going to use the equals CountIf function. Again, CountIf appears, double click on it, and let's go and have a view of it. It asks for the range of data where you want to select, so I'm going to highlight this range of data where those shops are, and I'm going to say, what's the criteria for this first count? I'm scrolling up here, and I'm going to say, we want it to equal G4 or Bristol, and it tells me there's 18 of them. Now, when I drag this down, these numbers 2 and 126 are going to change. Let's go and have a look. So Bath is now changing B3 to 127, and B4 to B128, which is, so it's shifting down the range of data one each time. So I'm going to use a $sign just to stop that changing. But I want G4 to change to G5 because I want to check for Bristol in G4, then Bath G5, and so on. So let's go and have a look, and then drag that down, and there we are, we got a count. So equals sum of, so this will tell you how many shops we've got in all, so that's total. Largest amount maybe, we'll say equals max. Well, we could take it from this, or if there's some numeric data in these columns, we take it from that, but I'm going to take it from this particular column here. Equals the largest, the smallest is equal to min, and maybe even the average value equals average, and we do that. All right, make sure you spell it right, and so on. Right, now this is the important data here now, so let me just highlight that. We'd like to highlight and make use of this. This will get you marks in an exam, and let's change the color to whatever other color. Right, this is the data I'm going to put into a pie chart. Insert column chart if you want to, and it shows you what the column chart look like, or we'll have a pie chart. Right, to do that. Right, so I will use a column chart in this particular case, and we'll add a chart title, shops in the area, whatever the title is. We'll put, let's have a look at axis labels. So we're going to look at horizontal axis, and we'll call it location, and up the side then I would put number of shops and so on. Right, if you want to highlight, Cardiff's the largest here, and if you look, the largest is 25. Is that in Cardiff? Yes, it is. So there we are. I'm going to highlight You can change them all. In fact, click on once and you can change the style if you want. Well, that looks very good as we are there. Change the colour, go to format and change the shape fill of them all. There we are, so it changes that. But I'm going to change CountIf to a different colour. If I click on that and go to shape fill and change the colour to something else just to make it stand out a little bit, and we can see that Cheltenham is maybe the worst selling, so I'm going to change that to a different colour to make that stand out, and certainly in a presentation that would look a lot better.